Hey, shalom, shalom. It's Lona Reshel Taylor out here in San Jacinto, California. And I'm just so blessed to be able to sit here and talk with you today. I've been kind of out of commission, not doing any of my videos, so I wanted to start up today talking a little bit more about mindset. Now, some of you might not think that it's important to be aware of your thoughts and having a mindset in a particular place where you're aware of every thought that comes through your mind. A lot of you might think that it's maybe New Agey or something like that. Well, maybe so. And in your mind, maybe that's what you perceive it as. But in my mind, I find it as being self-control, kind of according to the scriptures. You know, some of you might not even read the Bible, but self-control is a really big thing in the Bible about having control over the flesh, and that is the mind and the body. And I believe that if we get in control of our mind first, then the flesh will follow. Instead of the flesh dominating, you have your mind dominating the flesh. This is where we want it to be. That's what true self-control is. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read some scriptures from, and I think I went over this same passage once before, but I want to go over it once more because it's really good to go over things sometimes multiple times to get it set in your mind, like training a child in the way it should go, and when he's old, he won't depart from it. So that's basically the power of suggestion we're talking about in the Bible. The power of suggestion is hearing the same thing over and over, and so it goes into your subconscious. And some of you have some things going over and over in your mind, your subconscious mind, from things that were told to you as a child from your parents or someone else, maybe some abusive things that were said to you that have stuck in your mind. I know they have in mine. I can remember some things that my father told me. I can also remember some of the things my mother told me that were on the other side of the coin. And so, you know, you can have good or bad going into your subconscious mind. And when I say into your subconscious mind, you know, you have an awareness, and then you have another part of your mind that is on autopilot. That's what runs your heart. That's what runs all the things in your body and your cells in your body. And so you can basically be in control of your flesh and through your mind, through your thoughts, the power of your intention, your thoughts and your words. Your cells are listening to everything that's coming through your mind in the frequency on the scientific level, on the physical level. The frequencies of your thoughts and your intentions and your words are actually surging through your body first and then going out into the universe, into that field of potential that you think there's nothing there. There's actually millions of particles and waves just waiting for something to come and resonate with it and to be created into mass of substance. Because faith is the substance of things unseen, the evidence of those things, the expectancy of things hoped for. So you have the things about the mind in there, like the belief, you know, faith, and then is a substance. That means a substance of tangible things. So thoughts are things. Okay, with that, I'm going to pause the camera for a moment and get the scriptures out and just read this one passage about self-control and different things that go along with self-control. And you'll see what I'm talking about when I read scripture to you. So hold on one second. Okay, I'm going to look at Galatians 5:22. It says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, meekness, and self-control." Now, when I'm looking at this, when I look at those things listed there, the last one that's listed is self-control. And I asked myself, why is that? And I actually got an answer right away. And when you're looking for an answer, you know, you knock and the door shall be open, you ask and you shall receive. I look at this as a kind of an equation, right? Right before that, it talks about the works of the flesh. I'm not going to go into those things because it just gives you a visual of them, and you can pretty well bet what they are. Totally the opposite of these. They're actually works of the body, works of the flesh, things that you would do with your body, okay? But the fruit of the Spirit, now if we look at the Spirit as being that part of your inner self or that part of your mind, the inner part of you, that's different than the outer part, like the flesh part of you, the body, okay? So when we look at the scriptures and we see Spirit, let's look at that as mindset. Okay, that's your spirit. That's how you make your decisions, how you decide how you're going to live your life. Okay, so looking at the scripture here, it starts with love, right? Joy, peace, long-suffering, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, meekness, and self-control. Now, in order to have self-control in your mind, you have to be able to know how to love. You have to have joy in your heart to actually love a person. You actually have to have peace in your heart to develop joy and love for a person. Kind of works backwards as a problem and a solution. Okay, you're putting all these like love plus joy plus peace plus long suffering plus kindness plus goodness plus faithfulness plus meekness equals self-control. So after peace we have long suffering, patience. Okay, I believe that the long suffering is actually the action or the process that you go through to actually get patience. Because when you actually have patience, you went through some long suffering, and you do develop those other fruits of peace, and joy, and kindness, and faithfulness, and humbleness comes with being patient also, because it's not selfish, it's actually self-control. So you have at the end of the sentence there, you have the end of the scripture there of listing all the fruit of the Spirit being self-control. And I believe that is self-control of the mind, because it's the fruit of the Spirit, the inner self. And I truly believe that. Now, in order for us to get in control, self-control of our mind and our thoughts, we have to make a decision whether all those things that are going on in our head and talking in our head we're going to go with or not go with. And you learn how to become sensitive to those negative things, that you're not going to allow those negative things to take root or resonate with your frequency and resonate with your spirit. Okay? So how we do that is being more aware of our thoughts, making a decision that I'm going to turn these negative things that I hear in my mind into positive thoughts and not go there, not entertain it. And another thing that you can do is when you detect or discern other people around you doing those things that do not resonate with love, joy, peace, kindness, and all those things, you want to separate yourself from it. You want to close the doors off to your spirit, to not let it resonate. It's kind of like if you have stringed instruments and you have two guitars in the room. If you pluck the strings of one guitar and the other guitar has a string that's in tune with that, it will actually vibrate. And actually a deaf person can tune the guitar because of that, because of the sound frequencies, and it vibrates. It's just like that with our bodies. And so when you're around a lot of negativity, it can actually make your body become sick if you allow it to resonate with you, if you receive it in. But you don't want to receive it in. You want to close off those doors and protect your heart, protect your spirit, and be in control of your spirit so that your body doesn't go off into the wrong path following some other person's suggestion, or we can go into a lot of different subjects that anybody could talk about that would make you go there in your mind, that would cause your body to go into those works of the flesh. Get what I'm saying? So I'm just going to continue to talk and allow the Father of Lights, Father of all lights, which is you, are all the light, and the Father is the Father of all lights. Allow Him to just come and resonate with us right now. And I just want to bless you today. Just want to bless you with my words, and my intention for this video is to speak to your spirit, to hope that it resonates with you, that you would make the decision to start doing some self-development on yourself, upon your spirit, to get in control of your heart, get in control of your mind and how you think about others. Are you being judgmental about others? When you look at what people are doing that are around you or anywhere, it could be, are you being judgmental about them in your mind? You don't have to even say it. It could be a thought and an intention that creates a frequency in your body, in your mind, and then it goes through your body, and then it's proven that it's like there's a 360-degree electromagnetic field around you that you are creating with every thought and every intention and every word that you speak and use in your spirit. So what you want to do is you want to turn your negative thoughts into positive thoughts. Ignore those things that are being said, Those are outside sources that are not within your spirit. Your spirit is a good spirit. You need to protect that. Keep it in control. You know, there's a reason why in the New Testament it talks about thinking on these things, whatever is pure, whatever is holy, whatever is righteous. Because those things that you're thinking about, those are the things that are crystallizing and creating substance and things in your life in your future. You do have control of your destiny and what's going on in your future. There's no way to describe it other than that fact that, you know, I'm sure there's some time in your past that you thought about someone and then like within the next day or so they called you and you're like you'd never heard from them in, you know, a year or two, and all of a sudden they're coming into your life, you know, calling you because you thought about them. You actually sent out a message into the field of potential, and they received it and they called you back. And you're in connection with every single thing in this universe that has been created. Everything in this world that's been created and constructed and designed by humans also has the Spirit of God, Spirit of Elohim in it, because He actually made this place. And so He made it for us to enjoy. He made it for us so that we would be blessed and abundant every day of our life. That's the way He wants us to be. He is all about increase, and He wants us to abide in His love and His righteousness so that we have treasures of abundance being increased daily. But with that, I just want to say you're blessed and highly favored of God, and I want you to continue to tell yourself, I'm getting better and better every day. Speak to yourself, speak into your spirit those blessings of God. Read the scripture, live the word, okay? Speak those scriptures out in your prayers, because faith is a substance of things unseen, the expectancy of things hoped for. So what that means to me is that whatever you're focusing on, whatever you're believing in, that's your faith, that's what you're asking for, and you're creating a substance. So keep your thoughts positive, and I'll see you on the next video. Shalom, shalom.